When I work with clients, I use 5x extract. And so for those of you who don't know what that actually means, so plain salvia leaf. So what you could do, like with this salvia plant right here, and again, this is just a baby, so she's going to get a whole lot bigger. It can get to about 10 feet tall, and they can really become extremely large plants. And so just plain leaf like this, picked and dried, you can smoke the plain leaf. I guess that would be considered 1x. Um, and then 5x would mean you take 5 grams worth of salvia and you extract the salvinorin A out of that, and then you re-infuse the salvinorin A back on 1 gram of leaf. So you're essentially taking 5 grams worth of leaf and infusing it onto 1 gram's worth of leaf. 10x is you would take 10 grams of plain leaf, get the salvinorin A out of it, put it back on 1 gram of leaf. And it goes all the way up to like 400x. I think 400x is pure crystal salvinorin A. I don't really go much higher than 5x ever because it's not necessary. I really think places who are selling like 60x and 100x, they're just marking up the price a whole lot higher, and it's really, really not necessary because you can have a strong experience using plain leaf. Now, the one thing that's tricky is dosing with plain leaf. So I prefer using standardized extract because I know how much each dose takes. So the thing with salvia leaves are each salvia leaf has the same amount of salvinorin A on it after it's a certain size. So you can have a salvia leaf that's this big. Let's say for those who are listening, you can have a salvia leaf that's 2 inches big, or you can have a salvia leaf that's 4 inches big. And each one is going to have the same amount of salvinorin A on it. So if you're smoking plain leaf and you smoking crushed plain leaf, you don't really know if you're smoking the plain leaf that came from a small leaf or a big leaf. And so it makes the consistency a little bit tricky to kind of figure out. And when you don't know what you're getting, especially with entheogenic substances, it can add a sense of discomfort, like a little bit of trepidation. And, before one goes on to any sort of like entheogenic journey, there's always a little bit of trepidation, or generally there should be, unless you're just, and if there's not, then soon you're going to find out that you can get your ass handed to you. So approaching these things in a humble manner is very important.